You know you're aging positively when you walk to your mailbox on your 50th birthday and you get this card. That is your Association for Retired Persons card. Would that we be able to retire at 50. And if you're smart, you get this magazine. And I'm here to tell you that the baby boomers are rewriting the book on aging and rewriting this magazine. This is the August issue. And it has a fold-out, a centerfold of 21 sexiest grown-up men. That's John Bon Jovi. This is Samuel Jackson, and I know you can guess on the next page is George Clooney. Even Robert Kennedy Jr. Then as you continue to walk to your mailbox, after you turn 62, if you collect your Social Security as I did, you get statements that look like this in the mail. But you open them up, and this is your Funeral Advantage program. Okay. After 65, when hip hip hooray, you have health insurance finally. This looks like a Medicare statement, but you open it up, and it's a senior final expense life insurance supplement. It will give you, a certain amount a month, more than the $255 you'll get from Social Security when you die, but this one's my favorite. This is an ad for cremation. Well, I've had to think outside the box about aging, and on my 60th birthday, I decided to have a croning ceremony with 24 of my women friends from the East and West Coast. And what's that? That's a ceremony where we welcome women to the third phase of their life. After the natal phase, we have the maiden phase, pre-puberty. We have motherhood, which is your procreative work phase of your life. And then you welcome crone, which comes from the Latin word crown, or holy one. So my friends all formed an arch. We all marched through with our crowns on, looking at a full-length mirror. And we decided that we would celebrate our wrinkles. No surgery or injections for us. We would welcome aging. But now, I look in the mirror 7 years later, and I see these saddlebags drooping over my eyelids. And I think of Phyllis Diller. She was the queen of facelifts, God bless her, at 95, resting in peace. But she said, don't worry about wrinkles or crow's feet. Go braless and gravity will take them down. Well, there are some things about aging that are really quite wonderful. Who wouldn't want to give up the messiness and mood swings of the menstrual cycle? I celebrated the menopause with spending the money I used to spend on tampons on earrings. And I even labeled PMS, postmenopausal serenity, because you do get a little calmer and accepting more things after those hormones leave, and you don't worry about where you're going in life because you've probably already been there. But you do worry about it if you can hold it till you get there. Now, no more earrings. I spend the money on preventive pee pads. They're good for some other things. And it gives, that part of aging gives new meaning to the phrase, pull an all-nighter. That's a good night's sleep when you don't have to get up and go to bed. Part of postmenopausal serenity is a focus on the afterlife and acceptance of spirituality and a focus on the hereafter. And I'll say it is, because you walk over the threshold to a next room and you go, what was I hereafter? And that memory loss is a good thing. Your secrets are safe with your friends. They'll forget them. And as far as glasses, I, keep one around my neck, a couple extra in my pocket, a couple here inside. This is my purse. These are my keys. What do? Also, with PMS, you get focused a little bit more on the need to be quiet, serene, not have crowds, to meditate. And indeed, whenever I try to settle down and listen to that stillness voice within, I hear a ringing, a cacophony of ringing in my ears. And it happened to my husband too, and he doesn't even didn't even go to too many rock concerts. I was in the kitchen the other day with a new toaster oven, and I yelled to the other room, "Honey, I can't put this toaster oven on bake." And he called back from the living room, "What? We're deteriorating at the same rate?" So they say after menopause that you don't need to, you can do without sex after 60, but not your glasses. I showed you what I do with my glasses. But as far as sex, there's a little blue pill that handles that. And indeed, Viagra is that pill, but it's very expensive. Did you know that a 100-dose bottle costs $571? Now that's positive thinking on the part of some people, but I have it from a very reliable anonymous internet source that there's soon to be a generic for Viagra, but you know, like amoxil for amoxicillin and Tylenol is acetaminophen. And they had difficulty coming up with a name, but they settled on ibuprofen. And then Pfizer Corporation came up with a liquid form of Viagra, and it will soon be possible for a man to pour himself a stiff drink. However, they had no trouble with that name, it's Mountain Dew. So, thought for the day. More money is being spent, and this is true, on breast implants and cosmetic surgery and Viagra than there is on Alzheimer's research. So by 2020, there's going to be an aging population with smooth skin and perky boobs in huge erections and no idea what to do with them. So I see aging as being chronologically gifted. And life is like a roll of toilet paper. The closer you get to the end, the faster it goes. So make the most out of every precious minute of it.